Well, the cleanup may not even be over before we are hit again. Another storm is on the way, and it could again pose problems for BC Hydro drivers and boaters. Bruce Kirkpatrick reports.
From this to this, and probably back to this. Another storm is on the way. Greg is tying up, getting ready, again at the Port of Sydney. Yesterday, at the end of the dock, his friend recorded
60 knots, and that's I think that equates to about 72 miles an hour.
And there's another storm coming. What do you say to that?
We'll see it when it gets here.
The winds were so strong they broke boats loose from their moorings, snapping lines, breaking cleats. And now weather wind warnings are up again in red, and red covers most of Vancouver Island. Yesterday, winds gusted to 95 kilometers an hour in Victoria, 111 kilometers off the waterfront. Will it be as windy tomorrow?
This wind event will not be as damaging as the event that we saw on Monday. We're seeing wave after wave of storms because the jet stream, sort of the highway for these storms to travel, is pretty much pointed at the west coast of the island.
In Sydney, debris left by yesterday's storm is considerable, logs on lawns. It was so windy, people were not allowed on local wharves unless they wore life jackets. The winds yesterday and the forecast winds tomorrow are southeasterly. Bad news for marinas facing southeast.
Southwest, we're largely protected by land, but on the southeast side, it's a long chute up Victoria Harbour.
A windstorm in that direction or from that direction is always not good for us because there's not a lot of protection.
Not only did the wind blow, snow fell on parts of Vancouver Island. Sutton Pass in Tofino was clogged with snow and ice. Highway 18 to Lake Cowichan as well. As a way of comparison, New York City was 20 degrees Celsius yesterday. The U.S. Central and Southeast is undergoing a heat wave. And tomorrow, here, Greg is philosophical, tightening up his fleet.
Things are buttoned down pretty good here, and we're prepared for it, but there's always something comes up.
This will tell the story. It's expected to fall before it rises again.